welcome to Avengers Comic, and right now we're going to be reacting to the second official trailer. The first one came out like 2 months ago for Captain Marvel. Now, as you guys know, I've basically slashed this character down for months now. I honestly don't like the character at all, and I don't think Brie Larson is going to do a particularly good job playing this character anyway. So to say I'm not hyped for this film might be an understatement, but considering how big of a role and pivotal of a role that she probably will have in Avengers 4, I hope that this film is much better than we think it's going to be. Hopefully this trailer will give us something to be excited for, because from the last one, the only exciting thing was probably, the only fun thing in that trailer was the blockbuster thing right at the beginning. Other than that, it was a bit uninspired and lacking. So hopefully this one will be better. Let's get to it. Let's go.
So, Skrulls are the bad guys.
Oh, that's the woman she punched. There you go. Okay, that was good exposition though.
And you're a Kree, a race of noble warriors.
Heroes.
Well,
Noble warrior heroes.
narrative is great, isn't it? I guess. I don't mind. I like the new gold and silver logo. It looks cool.
We found you with no memory.
Very Nova Corps-like. Okay.
One of us. So you could live longer, stronger, superior. You were reborn.
They wiped memories, right?
I keep having these memories. Something in my past is the key to all of this.
Wow. The de-aging tech has got better.
You know how to fly this thing?
We'll see.
Well, so
That's a yes.
married.
No
Yeah.
question.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I really don't like her helmet either. I never have, but
What you really are.
okay.
I think I had a life here. What aren't you telling me?
Finally got a good look at
Come a
Law.
long way. But you're not as strong as you think.
A hero. Yep.
This war. This
Oh
is the beginning.
shit.
I'm not gonna fight your war. I'm gonna end it.
Oh. Oh, that was an awful line.
Aren't you the cutest little thing? Aren't you cute? And what's your name, huh?
Fury.
What's cute? I'll be back.
Wow. Even chucking Fury under the bus like that. Wow. The good thing about that trailer, I'll start with the good thing, is that it gave exposition for people who don't know what this character is. It gave a bit of exposition with the beginning. In this film, the Skrulls are bad, the Kree are good, because previously in the MCU, the Kree have been bad. So this way, it sort of sets that up in the film itself, which was clever in itself, so good job. Some of the space scenes look really cool. The final scene didn't, but they have a couple months to work on it still, so I'm not gonna at them for bad CGI, because it's still got time. But yeah, again, I just think Brie Larson in this role is just a bit... My sister said the word itself, because she said she was talking to someone and they said it. It's the way that Brie Larson is just a bit uninspired or uninspiring in this role. She's not really... She's not like an Iron Man, or she's not like a Wonder Woman. Like watching Wonder Woman, or with trailers for it at least, you feel like you like the character of Wonder Woman. I don't feel like I like this character at all from these trailers. So it's not like I want her to succeed or win. It's just like, oh, it's a superhero film, which I haven't felt from a Marvel film ever, actually. I don't think ever I felt like, oh, it doesn't really matter, it's inconsequential. It doesn't really feel like it's important for some reason. And it definitely should be, considering how big a role she will have in the future. But something is missing here. One thing though, which might be a positive or negative, I don't know, is the fact that she has Kree blood now. So there might be a lot of blood in this film from her, because it's not really blood. they've copped out here a little bit. So she might get really bloodied in this film, which could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. It could make you empathize with her a bit. That's a clever way to get around something like that. And maybe it'll make people, you know, feel for the character more if she's beaten up and bruised. I mean, if you can include more violence without getting a, you know, R rating, I guess go for it in a superhero film. Jude Law looks okay, but we haven't really got much from him at all in dialogue or in screen time. And there was no Clark Gregg in this trailer either. And that's the reason why me, probably with a lot of people, are excited to see this film, to see Nick Fury and Coulson team up again. So either that leads me to believe that there's really not a lot of Clark Gregg in this film, which is a terrible thing, or they're just saving it so it will be impactful when it comes out. It's one or the other. I hope it's the latter. I really do. But the Skrulls looked much better. I think they've really polished the design on them post-production, and they've done a solid job with them. Another person they're keeping hidden is Ronan, and I don't know why, because he's already been a character in the universe, so it's an odd thing that they're really protecting him from screen time. I don't see why. I mean, for a Marvel fan, they'll know who that is, and they'll be like, oh shit, he's in this. But for someone who is unknown, they'll just be like, oh, this is the guy from the other one, isn't it? I can't remember though, it might be someone else. So I don't see why they would avoid putting him in the trailer, considering it won't really spoil anything. Lee Pace isn't exactly a nobody. Just one last thing, which is why I dislike this character so much in general. Right at the end, before the cat scene with Fury, which, I mean, you know, really increased that character's stature a lot with that scene. Captain Marvel just took out an entire fleet of ships in that end scene. Like, if that was the Battle of New York, she would have defeated Thanos' minions in like a second. It would have been done. Like, this is why she's so unrelatable and just... The thing is, I've already made a video on why I think she's a terrible character, so I don't want to rip into that here. So I'll link that at the end. But yeah, I mean, I would say it's a better trailer than the first trailer, but again, it wasn't a blow-away trailer. Like, that Avengers 4 trailer that's coming out in a couple days will blow you away regardless of what it is. If it's just the title screen with a new sounding score, like a mixed score, people will lose their mind because of the hype which has been built and the trust that's been built with that franchise. This needs a third trailer that is going to kick everyone's pants off. That everyone would just be like, oh shit, I need to see this. Because me, I don't need to see this film. I'm gonna see it because it's Marvel, and I have to see it because I support that, and I think they've told great stories for a decade. But I just don't think this story has gripped most people in the way that people thought it would. Like, when Black Panther came out, everyone was hyping about it. When the trailers came out, people were going nuts, and I was like, rightfully so, the trailers looked solid. And the film was a decent film. The trailers have just been meh, and I hope it overperforms film-wise, because it's not looking too positive in that regard. Wow, I keep on hitting shit. Oh, I need to stop doing that. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel down there. If you didn't, then Captain Marvel herself will come after you. Yep, she will Mary Sue the shit out of you, and you don't want that. You really don't. So just subscribe anyway to avoid that. Now, I've been Narendra Comic. You've been great, and I'll see you next time. Skadoosh.